Oh no, we're late, which is unusual because for the last however many we're
months.
late, which is unusual because for the last so many months I've been avoiding being late, and well, so far they had been working, but alas, today, the coldest day of the year, I was late. But I'm here now, so you guys have nothing to worry about. The stream is going to go and work out as flawlessly as possible. Sorry if I'm starting late, but I'm here now. Hello. But before I truly finally start the stream, I have to set some things up and advertise it. So in the meantime, I'm gonna try my best to do things here on the computer, like post an advertisement for the stream saying that it's live on various places as I keep entertaining you guys. You guys, I mean the 1/4 of a dozen people who are there right now. But hopefully it works. So it's cold today. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Celsius temperature, but it is making was like 3 to 4 Celsius this night, and now it's 7 Celsius degrees, and that is extremely cold. Just for comparison, if you guys are not super familiar with Celsius, 0 degrees Celsius is the temperature at which water freezes, and 100 degrees Celsius is the temperature at which water boils. And now it is making 7 degrees Celsius. For comparison, normally 25 degrees is the quote-unquote good temperature for any given day. It's kinda still chilly, but it's warm enough for daily activities to take place. 25 degrees is like the almost perfect temperature. So it is a cold day, no denying that. But despite all that coldness, I'm here, ready for some more streaming. And I'm still announcing on places, so if you allow me just a few seconds, I'll finish telling people that I'm playing game. And then we can finally start. Today I'm gonna be playing some more Vampyr. I don't know if you guys are enjoying this game, but it is a intriguing, long game with a very well, it has a good story, so that's what I'm gonna be playing until I finish it, or something super interesting comes around. I don't think anything will come around that quickly, but if and when it does, I'll be playing that then. But anyway, who said what? Let me open up some windows because not everything is working out, unfortunately. Oh man. Oh, Windows. So, Nikolai, you're already there. Hello, and welcome to the stream. And you ask how I'm doing today. I'm doing good. Like I said, it's kinda chilly. Not my favorite temperature, but it's fun. I mean, I'm wearing 3 layers of clothes all over to make sure I don't freeze over here. And also, Karam plays Games. Thanks for hosting my stream. That'll help new friends and friendettes find out about me and the things I'm doing and playing here. And thankfully now the young good boy bot is open and running. Okay, things are ready to go now. Let's start this stream. By which I mean let's change the capture to the game and change some things here and there. By the way, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm still sick. And that sucks. That sucks horribly hard. And I'll ask that you guys will forgive me if I keep making some sniffing noises all over the place. There's very little I can do about this sickness of mine, but I'll try to keep it down if I can. I don't know if that's truly entirely possible, but if it is, I'll try and do my best to keep it from being too noisy. And okay, I think everything's ready. We can start playing games now. So let's open it up. Also, I don't know if you guys were here the last time I was playing games. My mouse broke down. It was not nice because I was facing a boss character and my mouse stopped working, so it was pretty chaotic. But now it's back to working, which is good because I bought a new mouse. But during the day that I had my mouse not working, I decided to try and play this game with my controller. And little do you know, playing this game with controller is pretty dang nice. So I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be playing this with a controller now. Works better, in my opinion. And here it is. Everything's set up and ready to go. Even if based on proven medical knowledge from 1980, Vampyr sometimes takes liberties when establishing possible links between scientific theories and supernatural creatures for theatrical purposes. In other words, not try to cure any diseases with any of the recipes shown in this video game. And no rats were harmed during the making of this game. We will find out eventually why. We need to go out. We need to go and say that. Okay, let's continue with a natural selection. I think it's the first part of chapter 5. I think. I could be mistaken though. But I think. Reed's Mansion. I forgot I was here and I forgot all about what I was doing. Damn it. So when I came in here, there's this call for help. Someone is shouting, "Help me." And I don't know who nor where. But apparently there is someone who requires my assistance.
It's locked.
Come on, I can't use any of my skills. Let's try and shank you a little bit. Ow. No, you brought friends already. Ah. I wonder if this barf cloud some of these vampires leave behind. These cows rather. That they leave behind if it also, because I know it saps away at my health, it's like poison. Oh then, I can go in there. So whoever it is that is calling for help, they are not here. Oh no! Oh, come on! Damn it. That room there is the only locked room in this house, my house. So I'm to believe that there's some important or at least interesting things there. But anyway. So the barfing vampires, the cows, they do leave behind that kinda yellowish, greenish cloud that saps away at my health. So I have learned I need to avoid that, or at least try and avoid that. Dawson and Cavendish. Okay. There is also the fact that when I'm afflicted by the barfiness, I don't recover endurance or stamina, whichever you would rather call it. Which sucks if I'm in combat. But I wonder now if it also makes my blood recovery lower. Because I have this weapon, the dragon.
Sir, no civilians allowed.
I have this weapon, the Dragon Bane. Each hit I get, each hit on an enemy character, it absorbs blood. And I might be mistaken, but if I feel like before I used to absorb a lot more blood than I'm doing right now. Also, this is fucking confusing. So this is the Reed's mansion, and this is the thing behind my house. Apparently, oh yeah, this is where I was. Yeah. I'm trying to find the sources of these voices, so do forgive me if I am preambling a little bit around. Also, I don't know why, but this game is lagging like the lag in this game is out of control. It sucks. And also, hey Grizz, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I don't know what is up in here. Where those screens might be coming from. Probably the park. Doesn't seem to be anything over here. Oh, there's you there. How do I reach you?
You Londoners are no match for me!
Wow, who's this? Well then, you're 18. There we go. Apparently, you're weak against bullets. Save the exhausted man from... Often check with the exhausted man. Ah, so this is what was going on. There was a man screaming here. Oh, there you are. Hello.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need help, sir?
I think I'm fine. But what happened to my jailer? Be careful. He's as vicious as he is strong.
You don't have to worry about him anymore. What happened here?
I am Tadao Kimura. I was imprisoned by this lunatic for several days. I thought I was going to die here.
You're not going to die now, Mr. Kimura. If you hurry, you should be able to get home safely.
It seems that I owe you my life. You have all my gratitude, Dr. Reed, since it is the most precious thing I possess.
You're right about that. Aha. Kimura Tadao, you're lost. And I don't know anything about you. Who you are or who you walk with. But you're safe now, so you can go back home. And Grizz, you're tired but doing fine. Wow. I'm glad to know you're doing better. Also, I think I forgot to balance the sound, so it is probable that the game volume is a little too high. So I'm gonna lower that. That's what happens when you try to begin a stream but you forget to set things up. Well, when you rush because you're late, you forget to set everything up.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
Take care. Do good things. Aha, my investigation has succeeded. My investigation... I would argue that it wasn't an investigation, it just showed up where there was trouble and saved the guy, so that was hardly an investigation. But, then again, I did investigate because I heard noises and followed the noises until I found the guy. What's this? Heresy of pure blood. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where is that? Heresy of pure blood. Pure blood. We know the expression. We heard it in the foul mouth of the heretics and the foreign barbarians. Used it sometimes ourselves, but do we really know what it means? A vampire born from an immortal belly. What a disgusting idea. How would such a creature find its place among the livings? What would be its purpose? Ours is clear, gentlemen. Ascalon is here to protect the Empire and all its citizens. We are the protectors and shepherds, even when sometimes sacrifice a sheep for our sustenance. Whoever will be found guilty of succumbing to the desire of breeding immortal child shall be eradicated. From the Law of Ascalon, by Lord Redgrave the Founder. So apparently the idea is that, despite being vampires and being able to do whatever the fuck they want, they still have hard rules set in place to stop people from being assholes to one another. Well, no. Hello, Brewing Gunner. Goodbye, Brewing Gunner.
This is not the place for you, sir.
I know, that's why I'm running away. I'm going to the Ascalon Club to see what those Piperinos want now. Where is the club again? Here it is. But other than that, Grizz, how was your day yesterday? And what about yours, Nikolai? Did you manage to study for your test? Or did the studies... Did you have your test already? Or will you still be having it? And yeah, I forgot they had a brawling here, so everything's broken up. Too bad. Who are you? Lady Ashbury, why are you here even?
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
I find it really unnerving that sometimes these characters look to the camera as if they are looking straight at me. And Grizz, your day was fine even though you had work. Well, that's a good thing to have a fine day, even if you have work. I hope it was a lovely day nonetheless. Nikolai, you wasted your test. You got a solid 95 out of 100. Wow, that's a amazing score. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. What do I do here? Who do I talk to? Report to Lord Redgrave about Doris Fletcher. Well, where is the Lord? Are you the Lord? Oh, you are.
Welcome back to the
Why you're not in your room?
Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My
No.
hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
Oh, what do you... What with the metaphors? Oh, there's some questions yet.
Remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you.
Oh, you always have some tasks.
Most importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
I'm not sure about that.
I'm sure I'm the best candidate for such a task.
I can hear the hesitation in your voice, Dr. Reed. I admire a man of principles. But in this matter, there is more at stake than your moral comfort.
It's not a moral question, Lord Redgrave. It's the responsibility of giving immortality to a man I barely know.
Nonsense. Aloysius has been a member of the Ascalon for years. This is but the fruition of a long-held plan.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right.
Of course I do. I have all the questions. Why him?
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
Actually, no, I did talk to him before and he said he didn't want to become a vampire, so... I'm calling bullshit.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then.
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
I don't know if you can prepare yourself to receive blood that is not compatible with your body.
Lord Redgrave.
I didn't say I was gonna do it then. But apparently I have to go and do things. I have to turn someone else into a vampire. Someone who maybe isn't into the idea of becoming a vampire. Let's see what Lady Ashbury has to say about that. And Grease, you think the metaphor is you struck first the evil before anyone else got a chance? Oh yeah. I mean, I was having...
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has
Loud
just ordered me
thoughts.
to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I don't think it's a good idea. I'd like your advice.
Like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
Of course.
Yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've
Broaching?
recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Oh.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
Yeah, let's whisper. Let's whispers and really pronounce the sounds that S words makes. About Lord
Are
Redgrave.
you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Ah.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan, I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Well, it is a good discovery.
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
Oh yeah, he...
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
That was the thing. Indeed, he wanted to build a wall. Apparently there's a team going on.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
So... That's the thing now. I think I get to choose if I want to make Dawson into a vampire, an Econ, or if I'll let him die. And this choice seems kinda obvious. In a way. The guy wants to build a wall and separate the poor.
Like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
So Dawson will fuck the city up, pretty much, for the poor if I turn him into an immortal. However, if I don't do that, the Ascalon Club will be super mad at me, which sucks. So Charlotte, you're there. Calhoun, you're there. Clarence, you're there as well. So there's a lot going on right now. Let me see if I'm combat ready. Oh, I don't have regeneration serums. Maybe I should go back and craft some more. That's the good thing about the West End. Everything's so close to one another. Unlike back when I was in the hospital, everything was so super far from everything else. Let's see. Do I have the supplies to make potions? Holy shit, I do have a lot of supplies. Look at this. Let's make lots of healing potions. Another small healing potion just for kicks. And that's it. I don't think I can upgrade my weapons no more. Oh, although my Dragon Bane is already at maximum level, so there's nothing else I can do to it. As for my... oh, I am using the perfect pump action shotgun, which does a shitload of damage to every freaking body. Let's upgrade the pistol as well. I need rivets to do the last upgrade. These will give me rivets. What else will give me rivets? Oh, nothing else apparently. That's the thing I truly completely forgot. I need to keep killing vampires to get blood samples. Because beside the chemicals I need, I also need blood sample to make refill all. I need blood samples, chemicals, and glass vials to make the potions. But because so far I had not been avoiding combat, I had a lot of blood samples. But now I don't. So I have to stop avoiding combat and get back to fucking everybody up. To get me some blood samples, which will, in turn will allow me to make more health serums. Nikolai, say let him die. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that, and fuck Lord Redgrave. Apparently there's more going on than him, so maybe And Bones, it's Friday. Wolf morning to you. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, Bones? And Bones, isolation in a big project, which you're okay with. How? Why? Don't you like sharing your day with other lovely and lively people? Would you rather be alone working on your projects? Is that the way of it, Bones? Because if it is, I must say I kind of agree with you. Every now and then, being able to do things alone is good, is amazing. Sometimes though, having the company could really help. It would really be fun, but sometimes being alone is better. Oh, Pruin. They're like, let's hunt vampires on here, on top of this bridge, and then there's a skull down here like, let me stay under the bridge where nobody ever looks. Even though this is a park and this is a well-paved way. Well, guess I'm gonna fuck you up. Although you're resistant to melee attacks, which I don't very much approve of. Ow! And the proving executioners are here. The proving hunters. Also, there's an investigation about fodder. Ah, shit. Let's track it, because it is here in the park. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Well, the entire park is an investigation area, so... there's a lot of places for me to look. Apparently. Well... like we already discussed, father simply decided to leave and he left the house and left me some letters all over the place, and those letters, he said he left a letter behind here in the park, but he didn't say where, so it might be anywhere. And he did that when he walked out on us like some 20 something years ago, so it's a lot to hope for, to think that the letter is still here. Also, I don't know about you guys. Ow, oh, come on. I don't know about you guys, but the game seems kinda dark to me. By dark, I mean... it's hard to see. I don't know if you guys think so as well. But let me know if you think the game is too dark and I'll brighten it up a little bit. But yeah, this is the gist of it. I have to kill more zombies. More vampires to get their blood samples and then make more health healing serums with. I think though that theoretically vampires are zombies in a way. Oh no, blood. If I follow this trail, I'll probably find a person in distress or fun little things.
This is despicable.
Rats, rats. Give me your blood.
I have this thirst for blood.
I don't understand why the game gotta have this cooldown
Is despicable.
between eating rats. If I eat a rat, I can instantly eat another. I have to wait a little bit before I can do that again. And I don't see the reason for that. This would seem to be a hideout because of the flickering light. But I'm hearing lots of noises, so I think there's evil vampires on there. Oh, there is. But still, it does seem to be a hideout.
There has been a fight here. I can see a blood trail. Left by one of the antagonists, perhaps? What a mess. Something terrible happened here. But what?
Oh. Cigarette case, K9. Trunks and trinkets. I still don't have enough blood samples. I need to kill more people. Beware. Oh, lovely, a bed. Okay, so this is a quick way to go back to the first floor. And down there in this bridge seems to be where the path continues. Although by now I'm surely very far away from where I was supposed to be or go. Am I even? The blood path ends here. Oh no, it does, continues. Oh no, this is a rat. I could very well use one. Also, hey Oni, welcome to the stream.
Despicable. I have this thirst of blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
How are you doing today, Oni? Louise, I'm sorry for what happened. Please come back. The city is too dangerous for you to be outside at night. It won't happen again, I swear. If you don't want to speak to me anymore, at least let me know that you're fine. Dead.
Maybe there's a way to break into this house.
Louise Teasdale. Unknown health status because I don't know where she is. She's lost. Whoever she is, her father tried to rescue her. Anoni, you found out why you're why you're getting stomach bugs. Oh no. Why is that happening? Breaking into this house. Will I have to enter from the bottom floor? Maybe. And also, Mag Ferret. Thank you for hosting the stream. Welcome, you and yours. How is everybody doing? Everybody from rats. Delicious tasty rats. Also, the people from Mag Ferret's stream, there is a possibility that you will not be able to talk here in the stream unless you move on to my channel. If you would like to watch me play some Vampyr, then feel free to do so. Oh, hello! Wow, look at that! Ow, you... These people are resistant to melee attacks and ranged attacks. It certainly sucks. But on the bright side, I got my blood samples. I wonder how I got a hold of these blood samples, but I did get them. And only cause we eat too much, you use ramen bowls for everything, food, cereal, instant food, and the bowls take double portions to be almost to the top. So the reason you're getting stomach bugs is because you're eating too much? Oh, there's nothing here. I came all this way for nothing. And this kind of looks like the starting area of the game. It's weird because that's not where I was. But who knows? And also, Mag Ferret, how was your stream? What sort of cool, amazing things were you doing? Or playing or streaming for people? Okay, so I've followed the blood trail down here and it vanished. It completely and entirely vanished. Or didn't it? Is there something for me to investigate here? No, it isn't. Huh. I think I'm bamboozled. The blood clearly comes here and then it vanishes. And apparently you cannot go up, so I have to go down. And there's a lot of blood there, so I would assume this is where... Oh, there is a body here, but I cannot investigate it for some reason. So I wonder. Ah, look at that. 133 meters below and to that direction there's a distressing citizen whom I could and should rescue. Where's that at, by the way? Further down into the west end. Nikolai, traditionally vampires were zombie-like dead corpses that roamed around people. People used to call vampires Nosferatu, which means night creature, and German people used it back in the 19th century as other way of saying vampire. So Nosferatu is zombies, pretty much. But smarter zombies, I would think. I would assume. Well, I'm following some lead that vanished, so now I'm not following anything. Hello, pre-wing hunters. How are you doing today? Don't swear at me. I'm not filthy. I'm not a piece of shit. I'm a human who then was turned into a vampire. Ooh, a shopping mall. Temple covered market. Temple garden. Can I get across here? Well, apparently I have to go through this thing here, so let's do this. Kill all these 4 cruel hunters. Hello, you. Anonymous said that yes, you are a fat boy and you need to lose weight. Then get on to that. Ow! That hurts. I wonder if this last Spring Hunter will find a way to come down here or if I have to go up to him. Oh, there's 2. Ow! Haha. Well, I feel sorry for the Londoners who are gonna wake up tomorrow morning, come to their store, shop, or whatever, and then see corpses on the floor and be like, well, somebody's gotta clean this. What's this? Good double-barreled. I got a new weapon. Too bad I never use it because I already have a master fucking weapon on my person. Also, why is there blood marks all over the place? Every place I go. What's this? Ah, money. Shillings. Oni says, but working out is too much effort. Well, but it's not wasted effort. You're doing that. How in the world do I get that? You're doing that to improve your health, so it's not like you're doing that for no reason at all. You're doing that to improve. And the only person who's gonna benefit from that is yourself. Besides, working out can be fun if you either if you do it with friends or if you... Who is here? Ow. Ow. Well, if you exercise with friends or if you...
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
An unreadable text written in Braille alphabet, just like the title in Roman alphabet, Cure for Blindness. So I need to find someone who can read this. Too bad, I don't think I have found anybody who is blind. Or knows how to read Braille. Huh. I wasn't expecting this from this game, but what do you know? They went and did it. And the missing person is through here-ish. Is in this general direction. However, I can't... Well, wait. Okay, my reflection is super blurry, but it is kind of accurate. Well. Zach, hello, welcome to the stream. What are you doing today? This lovely, chilly Friday that we're having. Now, Nikolai could go for walks or jogs only. Or he could start playing up some sport. I think I was doing a while ago. I stopped doing that because it's kind of expensive, but I think I was doing a while ago was to go to swimming lessons. I started taking swimming lessons because first, I don't know how to swim. I didn't know how to swim. And secondly, because it is an exercise for your entire body, and it's more fun than going out for walks. So I don't know if there's a swimming pool over there you can access for free, or some sort of swimming school you can go to. But if there is...
It's locked, all right.
Oh.
I should find another way to get into the neighborhood.
Beh. But swimming is an interesting, nice way of trying to lose weight. Oh, can I get through here? No, I cannot. But that is probably where I'll find the missing person. So let's go back into the park. And also, hey Kaze, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? How was your outage with friends yesterday? Zach, you need a blind person to read quote-unquote Braille. Yeah. That much I figured out. Problem is, I have not yet met anybody who is blind or told me that they can read Braille. So I wonder if it has to be a blind person, or if it can be a random person who happens to know how to read Braille. Kaz, you're about to turn off your laptop and pack up, take a shower and go off to the airport. Wow, that sounds lovely. I hope you have a safe, fun trip. It's probably not gonna be a long trip, I don't think. Or is it? Only your reflection is blurred, that means slowly. Per day you're turning into a vampire. Yeah, theoretically we should not have a reflection, or is that more things that Bram Stoker has written about that are not true? Like the whole thing about garlic. What's this? A little corner with a lamp. Oh, a box. Aubrey's Reed second letter. Oh, I found father's letter. Randomly. Only you have stomach bugs, but okay. Kill it with onions, says Kaze. And Zack, a blind person or a braille guide, like how you use one to solve the Reggie puzzles in Pokemon Emerald. Is that a thing? What's that a thing? Kaza, your flight will be around 6 hours. That's quite some time. But not as much time as I would think. But yes, ciao for now. Sure thing, Kaze. Bye bye. Stay awesome and have a nice flight. Enjoy it and have a great time in whatever in the world you're going. It said you're going to the United Kingdom, but it didn't say where exactly. So if you're gonna tour throughout the entire United Kingdom, then have fun over there. Take lots of photos. My dear son, this is my second letter for you. If you find this one, it means you probably have shown the first part to your sister Mary and to my dear Emmeline. I have not. I think it is a good thing you don't keep to yourself what you discover, but I leave that for you to decide. Do you remember our long walks in this park? Your mother taught you your alphabet under these trees. I hid so many wonderful treasures for you and Mary in this park. You were both so clever, so brilliant. I've always known you'd both become great people. I've always been proud of you. I was never able to conceal my pride when I asked what he wanted to be. He'll be whatever he wants. Your mother was convinced you would be a great artist like her. I always liked to read and write. I still keep your very first poem, like I keep Mary's first drawing. When you chose to follow medical studies, your mother was sagacious enough to cover her trepidations and her worries. Me, I was happy you did not become a dull banker like me. When you told us you wanted to pursue a career in medicine to improve life for all, without consideration of wealth, I knew we, as your parents, had taught you the most important lesson of all, to respect each and every soul for what they are, not what they have. If you want to know more, all you have to do is remember which hospital you choose to apply for your first internship. Well, there's only one hospital in this entire city, so I guess I'll find it in a pinch. Also, is that it? In the early 20th century, medicine was not something big and full of possibility for wealthiness. Because nowadays, if you're a doctor, holy shit, you're set for life. But apparently back then, if you were a doctor, you were not set for life. What do you know? But anyway, Nikolai, what about the old lady Harriet? Maybe she can read it. I don't even remember.
Forgotten I applied for a position at Pembroke. It was so long ago.
Well, I'll investigate that when I get back to it. Now, in the meanwhile, I have to explore an alternate...
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
Thick, sturdy blood sample. There's a Neckan over there, guarding the passage, of course. But of course he is. What else would he do? Hello, sir. Well, I'm sorry, I tried to shoot you. Don't think ill of me because of the owl. Because of that, I was just trying to make conversation. Ow! Sorry, my thing takes a while to reload. Ow! No, you will not use your shadow clones against me, sir. Well, there we go. Is this where I came from? Oh yeah, this is where I got up to explore an entire world of things that led me to that safe house and an entire roundabout that had no way forward. So let's go this way instead. And this looks extremely like the starting place where the game started. Maybe that's an omen. By the way, those of you who have not who have missed the beginning of the stream, I went to see the Ascalon Club. Apparently they want me to turn Aloysius Dawson into a vampire, into an echo, because apparently Lord Redgrave does not have a noble lineage enough, so he cannot produce good vampires. He can only produce skulls, those ghoul-like vampires. And both me and Elizabeth Ashbury are kind of concerned about turning Aloysius Dawson into a vampire, because he's a very mean person who wants to build a wall and segregate the rich from the poor to make sure that the sickness don't spread throughout London. But he's super close to dying, so if you turn him into a vampire, he will be able to follow through with his evil plans of building a wall and making London great again. However, if we let him die, the people of the Ascalon Club will be really pissed off at us, or me at least, which can be bad.
This is despicable.
Oh, loot. Why is there trash cans here in the sewers? That does not seem very likely. Oh, hello! Oh, another one of those, the Vulcods. Ow! Shit. Well then. Aha! No, you will not pull that bullshit again. I mean, not you, it was your... Oh, someone like, very much like you that... Ow! That pulled that bullshit before. And I disapprove of it. I will do no such thing, sir. Also, I wonder who decided that these people should have arms this big. Ow! It's kinda unfair that your shadow clones do not stop. If you're interrupted. Ow! Holy shit, that takes a lot of damage. Ow! No, please, sir, don't. Don't give him the hand. Ow! Ooh. Why are you so mean to me? Ow! Ow! Holy shit! Mother of fuck. Why would you do this? If you're not strong enough, remember that the blood of citizens is the fastest way to evolve and to become an evil person. Zach, maybe it is where the game started. Insert Illuminati confirmed the X-File teams here. Oh, is that song the X-Files theme? Because I've been wanting to get it for ages. That's for no particular reason. I've been wanting to get that song, but I didn't know where it was from. Now I do.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Well, I can't believe I'm doing this, but it is the way to go. If I don't do that, bad things will happen. Bad things have already happened, but they will keep happening if I don't act up and eat some more rats.
blood.
And the worst part is I just grab the rat, suck out the blood, and leave the corpse there. I don't even eat the little thing. Bleh. And D Brown 13/7. Hello, welcome to the stream. You say wrong, you need to gain weight. Why? Hello, hello. Once again. Oh yeah, I had forgotten how fucking unfair this game is. Whenever I die, all those if I die, all those vials, serums I've used, I lose them forever. I mean, not forever, but I don't replenish them. Ow! Holy shit. You hit way too strong, sir. Ow! Ooh, you mother flipper. Let's switch serums real quick. No, not with this. I hate your shadow clone bullshit. And D Brown, you say that fat doggos are fluffy and huggable. Oh, that. Ow! How? That they are. There we go. Haha! I won. The violence of Volcods. Never let the size of a Volcod fool you. Those little tricksters. These massive bastards can be as quick as any leech, and it can be put down the same way, by puncturing and pinning the rotting carcass to the ground before beheading them. Ah yeah, that was a thing. Remember, it's all about preparation and exploiting your target's weaknesses. The problem, of course, is that Volcods have no weaknesses. They are strong, fast, sensible, and deadly. They are killing machines with one simple goal, to put their huge claws around your neck. So if any of you lads are unlucky enough to ever face a Volcod, just remember this. Dodge and make it mad, hurt it, taunt it, and make it lose its temper. Volcod's brain loses it when irritated enough, they stop thinking and start blindly attack. This is your only chance to win, by gaining tactical advantage against a stupid beast. Use it. From Know Your Enemies by Carl Eldritch, proven leader. And the fun thing is that this is actually written here in this letter. Of course, though, it's impossible to read this calligraphy, but it is written there. Oh, you're down. What do I do now? But yeah, fat doggos, well, they can be very fluffy and huggable, I do agree with that. But there's only so much fat doggos can get before they become unhealthy and start suffering all sorts of health problems. And then they will be extra fluffy and extra huggable, but not for long, because they will not be having a long life, if you catch my meaning. So maybe not. Maybe what's going on? So maybe being a fat doggo is not Super good. Where am I going? Oh, the dangaroo. Well, at least it would seem like vampires cannot get diseases, so I'm mostly safe-ish in this sewer place. Can run around and not worry about all those evil things down here. By evil things I mean diseases. Ah, okay, this is the shortcut. Okay. I don't get why there are shortcuts in these places though, because you never ever use them. The shortcuts in the city though, you do eventually use them, but it's mostly because this game decided it doesn't want to have fast travel, so you are forced to walk around the city, so opening shortcuts is vital if you want to avoid unnecessary fights. Although, as we already established, every fight is a necessary fight, unless you want to be out of resources to make more potions down the line. I have no idea what's up with here, but what I learned from the previous level is that whenever you find levers, just start turning them. Well then. Oh, come on. I think this is the way I want it to be. I think.
It's locked.
Oh no, I want it to be higher. So I didn't need to turn this valve here. But it does make a very nice jingly bell sound to let you know everything's alright. I don't think I can fall in here because this is running water, theoretically. But I am crossing a bridge, so that little fiction about vampires is wrong. I can't cross running water. I mean, I can't go across bridges. Oh no, who is... Oh, come on. Look at this sick dodge, bro. Ow. Ow, whoa, 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 whoa. Haha. Ow, come on. I had a... I had a thing. I had the thing that would let me take damage for free. The shield, I had it. Where in the world am I now? Come on. Dogs ex machina, you say. Only, why do you say that? It makes no sense. And Bones, did you hear salt? Oh yes, you did. You did hear a lot of salt. I'm making some salty food in here. It's a very salty casserole. See, these little factors, they show up before I even get the chance to unlock the door. And yeah, Nikolai, I will go and use my shotgun on them. I just don't want to waste bullets when I don't need to. Ow, Mother flipper. Oh, just fuck yourself already. Oh, you. Ah! You. Also, I won't even start to talk about your mother, that little beautiful woman. She's playing poker in hell. Here I go again through these sewers. Oh, those sewers. And this fucking door.
I cannot enter.
And then it says you're you're a fucking wizard dog, making the wheels turn without touching them. Well, you know it. It's my willpower. It's too strong to be stopped by mere physics. Okay, just come on already. Oh, come on! You were there. That first hit should have hit. There you go, see, that's how it feels to be beaten by. Wasn't that delicious? Don't you feel like... Oh, come on! I was right there. I was right fucking there. There you go. As always, third time the charm. See, now I unlock this fucking shortcut I'll never use. I don't even know why I bothered to begin with. But it is there. Where the fuck am I even supposed to go? There's nothing here. Oh, is this your puzzle? I have to open the door, unlock the door, that's so I can turn down the valves and unlock something else. Is that the gist of it? What do you want to bet it is? And Bone says don't bring mom into this. Normally I would not. But you know, their moms did not raise good boys. They are very, very, very bad boys. And I don't mean bad boys as in they're cool around and they skate around and do some sick tricks and take all the girls. I mean bad boys as in they don't know what's up. They should be put down. With extreme force. Oh, hello. Someone's in distress in here. The tiger says, goodness, that was cheap. Wish they had to stun you first. Yeah, I have to stun this. I have to stun them first before I can do anything. They don't though. They can simply show up and do whatever. They have this. They simply show up and do the dodgy attack. They plunge on. Fuck me up. Oh, come on. No, you will not. Mother flipper. Ah, oh, fuck your diary. I don't even want to know what's up with you. Instead, let's go and save this lady. Hello. What's her
Are you
name?
all right, Liz?
Who are you? What do you want from me?
My name is Jonathan Reed. I'm a doctor. What happened to you? Why are you here?
I'm Louise Teasdale. I was kidnapped a few weeks ago by a vampire. Don't laugh, please, sir. It's no joke.
I believe you, Miss Teasdale.
That monster told me my father was dead. that no one was waiting for me outside.
You're safe now. You don't have to worry about the vampire. You should just return home.
Thank you, sir. I hope we'll meet again soon, because I'd really like you to teach me how to get rid of these creatures.
I will do no such things, but I may help you with other things, maybe.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
Isn't Dale another word for like a place, kind of like a big field of whatever, where things can grow and flourish at? Because if it is indeed what that word means, then Teasdale is like field of teas or something. Oh, what do we have over here? Secrets. A common axe. Blah, blah, blah. The ability it said it can absorb blood. Well then, I wonder how that works. Oh, it goes in the main hand. Ah, so it's supposed to be like the Dragon Bane, except it's... Oh, it's two-handed. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna use this stunning gun thing I have. That is the good barbed cudgel. And that's it. And now it says, don't give me a lot of salt, dog, you'll be diabetic. Actually, you suffer from high pressure. There's a word for that, high blood pressure. Well, I mean, of course there's a word for that. There's a word for every fucking thing, but I don't know what that is. So, I have hypertension, I think? I don't know. But it will not be diabetic because of all the salt. At most you have some sort of heart problems in the future. And bones, exactly. I don't even care about these people anymore. I just want this nightmare that is the sewer levels to be over. Every fucking game has to have these underground levels that just suck. It sucks. It's either an underwater level or a sewer level. The worst part was... what the fuck it was? Greece in Tomb Raider Anniversary and Tomb Raider 1. It was an underwater level that wasn't a sewer, so that's... Fuck. That sucked. So very hard. Who is you? Who is them? Another chic and fancy part of town. Price's shop. Well, let me pillage this before even talking to you. Hello!
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reed, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
I wonder if this is a reference. Her name is Price. And this game was made by the people who made Life is Strange, weirdly enough. So I wonder if there's some connection there. Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
You know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
Well then... Oh, I learned a new thing about him. His twin brother died in a plane crash. Doesn't he look like a character from a cartoon or something? Or the pseudo-villain of... or the villain minion from a Disney movie or some shit. And Nikolai says, you've got it wrong, mate. One must be unhealthy and out of shape and must have a massive amount of sugar in the bloodstream in order to become type 2 diabetic. Or you can inherit it by through genetics.
May I look at your goods, Miss Price?
And Bones, time to make a video counting how many times Doug has said fuck in this stream. And you will find out that I have said that one too many times. What do we have? What we don't have? Wow. Suddenly I have a shitload of these. Maybe it's time for me to buy some ergo to mine. Whatever that is. You don't have blood samples, do you? Like she sells pottery and books and come in asking for the hard drugs and blood samples. She's like, I don't have that. Or I don't know, I should suddenly show up and say, hey, do you sell some hardcore drugs and things I can use? And she's like, ah, let me meet you on my black market. Who are you?
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I live here! I can say I work for the Ascalon Club, which is a answer. I wonder why it is in blue, because theoretically I find it really hard that a player would have come to this part of town before doing this part of the quest.
The Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets are dangerous, and you'd better be careful.
No, the streets are the one that should be careful about me. That didn't sound threatening at all. Do you know this man, Dawson?
Anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
Well then, one more reason for me to go and kill him. Haha. Or at least, not turn him into a vampire. And Tiger says Scooby-Doo villain is what he looks like. Yeah, exactly.
What are you investigating, exactly?
I currently have a few missing persons cases. Mr. Tadao Kimura and Miss Louise Teasdale. I'm afraid they may have been abducted by my mysterious maniac.
Well, little do you know, I found them both in the last half hour.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing.
Also, hey Sam, welcome to the stream.
Sadly.
Do you have any idea where
Should they were playing some vampire?
But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
How in the world would I have come here if not through the sewers? Every other way is blocked.
Tell me about Mr. Kimura.
Mr. Kimura is a businessman who's been missing for a few days. He didn't go home, didn't go to work, didn't go back to his family.
Where was he last seen?
Mr. Kimura was last seen at the Royal Observatory in Greenwich. I followed a possible lead in the West End, but I found nothing.
Well, I found both of them, so you're doing very bad, detective.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Will we though? I wonder why when I'm in the West End it doesn't play normal music, it plays... Okay, now I can unlock this door. See? Now I can get through here. I wonder why when I'm in the West End it plays It plays violin music with some some synthesizers going on every now and then. Every other place in this game is just the violin, but here I have some synthesizers and like, why?
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker.
What?
Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
Agamemnon. Oh man, your parents must not have loved you very much. I'm even afraid to learn what your brother's name might be.
Tell me about Aloysius Dawson.
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
What is your name gonna be? Well,
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... Your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
isn't Pericles a Greek philosopher or something? Or mathematician? I don't know. And Zach, you gotta go now. Diner cooking beckons. Sure thing, Zach. Thank you so very much for joining the stream and have an awesome meal. And if you can, do show up later. I'll be streaming until quite some time today. If not, have an awesome dinner and then have an awesome, amazing night. And I'll be seeing you later. Take care, buddy, and have an amazing weekend if we don't see each other again today.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Well, that was not
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
useful at all. And that's the thing, really. Every chapter they give me this choice at the end. If I want to turn the person, or if I want to kill the person, or what the heck I want to do with the person. And there's always a third option that is something like, I never know what it is, because I don't have the hint that would unlock the third option. Apparently the only way to unlock the third option is by having all the hints about this character, which I don't ever have. Let me go back to the main West End, the first division of the West End, where oh man, oh premium people, why must you be here? Oh my fucking god, why ow, are there so many premium people around? Oh, come the fuck on, just fuck off already. Okay, here I am in the main West End. Can anybody here tell me anything about Aloysius Dawson? I want to know more about that man.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Also, Jumerson H. Hello there, welcome to the stream and thank you so very much for following me on Twitch. I truly really appreciate it. And welcome to the pack.
A man called Aloysius Dawson.
He used to be a big spender. One day, he sent 3 houseboys to buy all the beluga in my shop for his brother's birthday, if I remember correctly.
I see. Anything else? Less gastronomic, perhaps?
I really can't say. The man is filthy rich, but you know that, of course.
Okay, so he likes his brother.
I'm sure you'll take
That much I knew already. Well, used to like his brother. And that's the thing, this guy sells like, what, food and house supplies. Why would he have trigger parts and springs gun-fitted springs. Why would have these kind of things? Hello, Christina?
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
Charlotte, yes.
What do you know about Aloysius Dawson?
That man is a tyrant, the embodiment of greed and selfishness. All I despise about this country.
Goodbye.
Well, that was informative.
Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Well then, who else is in the city? That's my friend Clarence. I doubt he knows anything. Nikolai, hello. Thanks for hosting the stream as well.
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not.
What can you tell me about Aloysius
Well,
Dawson?
I've discovered he's quite versed in occult knowledge. So I wrote him a letter asking him to finance my research about vampires. He never responded.
Why is everybody so interested in vampires all of a sudden? How weird. Nikolai, say, hey Doug, upgrade and use the saber that you got from the vampire in the sewer. The sewer? Did I get a saber? I don't remember getting a saber from the sewers. I don't remember that happening at all. I did get a saber from the vampire in the theater. Not the sewers though. Okay, let's go back home. My gigantic opulent house. Talk to mom and the butler. And also beware the bear. Hashtag lurk SSC. I don't know what that means, but welcome to the stream nonetheless. How are you doing? Other than lurking. And even though, thanks for lurking, if that's your thing. Hope you're doing good.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Not much, sir. Mr. Dawson's house used to be a good house, with many servants. I heard he fired them all recently.
Okay, nobody...
Goodbye, Avery. Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan. But please return as soon as possible.
Theoretically, I would go and tell mom about the letter I got from father. Thing is, it would seem like mother is not in the best state of mind to be...
Mary? Oh, my dear daughter. How are you?
Hello again, mother.
Jonathan, back already. Good, good. I was just about to go outside to find you. You shouldn't stay away for so long.
Well, obviously you don't know anything about Aloysius Dawson. Well.
Goodbye, mother.
Goodbyes.
Well, for whatever reason, drinking...
I'm not sure visiting Italy.
See, she's talking to herself. She's not in the best state of mind. I will never show her the letter, apparently. Look at this, analyzed review blueprints with the thick, sturdy blood sample. To make the super maximum ultra magnificent strong regeneration serum, and this the thick brisk blood sample that allows me to make a stamina serum, which I never use, by the way. So I can make a couple more weak regen serums, or I can make one strong serum. Guess I'll make a couple weak ones. And then one more strong blood serum. So Nikolai, there we go. I only have this remarkable saber that I got from the vampire in the theater, but I don't think it's better than the other one I'm using. I'm using the Dragon Bane. It does much more damage than that. The attack speed is the same. It consumes less stamina because I've upgraded it, and now it has these. And it already has a default skill that is, it absorbs blood when I connect the hit. Well, I can change it to absorb more blood, which maybe I should go and do. On the sewer I got this axe, which is okay, but not amazing. I don't know. And also, hey Ben, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, buddy? Nikolai meant the theater. But I don't know, is the saber better? How good it is? I mean, it seems good. But the Dragon Bane seems better, especially because it's already 100% upgraded. And other than that, I have my trusty weapon. I will never change my weapons anymore. I have what possibly is the best weapons in the game. Actually, there's some recyclable that can turn into things, none of which will give me blood sample, so back it. And on you tell to give people the suck. Oh, if only it was that easy. Okay, I've talked to everybody I know where they are. There's those two last peeps I have rescued from walls, from danger, and I don't know where they are, or I think I have to rest in a bed before they show up in the city. It will not be. I wouldn't do no such thing. I will kill you instead. Aha! Okay, you die easy enough. Of course though, you don't have those fucking special skills. Oh, the blood lance is amazing. Whoa, what the hell? What? Oh, I don't want to deal with you, so bye. Bye for now, bye forever. I don't ever want to see you again. But little do you know, I will be seeing the Premium Guard everywhere. Because they are everywhere. Okay, so I learned nothing new about Aloysius Dawson. The only way I would learn something new about him, I think, would be if... where do I go? I think this is his mansion. The only way... The only way I would learn anything... Oh, who in the world are you? For me to learn new things about him would be to go and rest in a bed to make the night pass and go chat with my new friends, the people I rescued. But by doing so, the other districts would probably deteriorate in health, and that is not a risk I'm super willing to take. Because I never know how those things go. Although I haven't worried about that in forever. So West End, of course, it's stable. Whitechapel is good, it's healthy, so is Pembroke Hospital, but it's the docks is serious. Because I don't have treatment for headaches and whatnot. And there's one yet unknown person. So that is the problem here. Well, there's yet 3 more persons I could have met in this part of town. I think I should rest nonetheless. Because I have 7,000 experience points, I should spend wisely before, I don't know, some random boss shows up and decides to kick me in the butt so dang hard that I'll never get up afterwards. One thing I do want to increase is my ammo capacity, because I would love to be able to carry more ammunition. I still have 6,000 experience points to waste on whatever. I don't know what I should or would get though. Like I said, the blood barrier is interesting. Too bad it costs a lot of points to use. I mean, it costs a lot of points to upgrade and it doesn't last that long. But I've been using this ability quite a lot lately, so that's interesting. I can't upgrade autophagy because it costs a lot of points and I don't have the level enough to upgrade that. So that'll be for the future. Me to decide how to use that. As for the blood cauldron, I can't upgrade it, but there's better uses for my shenanigans. Okay, so that's the blood barrier that costs blood to use and deals damage when it expires, and there's this other one that absorbs more hits, and if I keep upgrading it I can use it more frequently. Let's go with that. Okay, so it takes 3 hits. Now, as for my body, my young, succulent and supple body, I think I will go and increase the amount of health I can have. I need to be a healthy young vampire if I want to stay alive in this dog-eat-dog world. Okay, this ought to do it. Now let's rest and see how the city delves into chaos as I'm quote-unquote sleeping, because everybody knows I don't sleep. So somehow West End got healthier overnight, weirdly enough. Whitechapel remained healthy, which is good. I approve of that. Pembroke Hospital, well, you have the neuralgia, but it's still healthy. As for the docks, it didn't change. Okay, I approve of that. Anya said that, yeah, I need to give enemies the suck. I will try and do that. To give them the suck. There's a character quest over there. Yep. Local investigation. Huh. There's doors leading to both sides of this house. Where is this though? Oh, it's back streets. I do not want to be here. There's spewing people all over the place. And we all know they don't think very fondly of me. Much on the contrary, they think very ill of me. and I would rather not associate myself with them. So somewhere down below the ground there's a cultist, I think. Whoever he is or whatever he does, and well, I think I found the way to get to him. But somewhere. What happened? Oh no, are these traps on the floor? Please don't be traps. Hello. The crime of lost knowledge. Vampires are dangerous, deadly, vicious sometimes. This is a fact and I won't deny it. And that's precisely why we must understand what they are, sometimes who they are, in order to achieve a better mutual understanding. Do you remember the interview with Titus Flavius Josephus, conducted by one of us in 1548, when he finally encountered the creature in Spain? Do you remember how each of the very carefully chosen words expressed by this vampire warmed our heart each time we read them? For they were all extraordinary windows through a past of which we only have glimpses. Well, Titus Flavius Josephus is no more, since the Vatican's hunter destroyed him a few weeks ago, and with him vanishes unearthed treasures of knowledge about the pillars of our civilization. This is a crime probably as heartbreaking as the killing of an innocent life by a vampire. This is exactly why the path to the Guard of Prune is as criminal as it is barren. For each time they successfully conduct one of their methodical hunts on the old vampires of England, instead of carefully and respectfully approaching them, they destroy a part of our common roots with the immortals. They wipe an opportunity. The concept of great hunt is a crime, for it blindly kills with words and thoughts. From Drinking at the Fountain of Knowledge by Usher Toltry, Primate of St. Paul. Very bright man, apparently. Anoni, in the game you use the experience you gain in bed. Does that mean he gets freaky in bed that he uses the experience? I don't know.
Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise.
Well then?
I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They told me that you struggle hard not to take too many lives.
Well then, you exist, and Usher seems to know that many Londoners have been recently murdered. How in the world did they learn that? I don't know, but I did. Do you know Dawson?
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson? Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Aloysius was a member of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Okay, now I have all hints I need about you, Aloysius. Fucking hell, you are the pillar of West End. Well, what about your life in London? Personal questions. How do you know about the lives I took? The lives I took.
Blood on my hands.
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
Alright, speak.
All right. Let me hear it.
The walls of your prison have already been raised, Jonathan. that you will freely accept to be locked inside, full of hope for a better day.
All right. What the Brotherhood?
I'll ask you about the Brotherhood.
Of course.
I know nothing about it.
That there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
Are you rivals with the Priwen?
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
Of course.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate, and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars?
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
That sounds okay. Like something they would do.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. Fool and the Empress, again. What are the cards trying to tell us?
I don't know. You're the one who reads them.
It's locked.
I can't open your locked thing. Nonetheless, what really worries me is that the ground seems to be filled with switches. It really worries me. Like, really does. Okay, let's go back and find where in the world is Dawson's mansion, because holy shit. I am trying to find it, but I can't. But then again, I didn't try that hard. I did try though. That much nobody can deny.
It's locked.
Could it be this gigantic building here, which looks more like a church than a home? No, I don't think it is. Especially because this is what I think the guy who reads the cards is using as a home. Oh yeah, I just went around it. Oh well. Let's find his house. His lodgings. It ought to be here in the West End, but I don't know where, so let's look around. Maybe ask some people. They seem to be very knowledgeable about what's up and who's who and what's everything. Yeah. Wait. Okay, that's just some light effects. There's nothing here. Nikolai, he was reading tarot card. Yes, he was. It seemed to be, at least. Oh, you Priwen fuckers. Why must you be everywhere? Huh? Oh, come on, you didn't even... had no way to see me. Ow. Ooh, what is this new attack you have? Ah. Well, okay, except for this new random attack you have, That is why I like the Peruvian people so much more. They are very straightforward to fight. However, they have a lot of ranged attacks that I disapprove of. Okay, I would not think that is the house of the Dawson people. Maybe it's that way. Well then, it definitely is that way, so let's Ow! There you go. It was easy. Now that I know how to use my vampire skills to their full effect, I can handle fights much better now. And Nikolai, you love reading tarot cards. You have a deck of them. Oh, that's awesome. A friend of mine, he once tried to read the tarot card for me, but I don't remember what was the reading or how was the entire proceeding. I do remember finding it kinda unusual the way it goes, because apparently you need to. Why were the Peruvian people in front of Aloysius's house? This makes very little sense. But anyway, I don't even know if this is his house, but I think it is. Apparently, when you go to read someone's tarot card, someone's fortune on the tarot cards, you need to have a table, a desk to place the cards on, and you need to cover it with a fabric of a certain color for some reason. He never explained why. And that always intrigued me, more than the reading of the cards itself.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains. Am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Like this guy is several decades older than me. And I can go up to him and say, well, I will make you my vampire children. So you get to call me daddy or something. And he'll be like, I'm too old for this shit. Apparently he's here on the bottom floor, so let's explore the upper floor and see if I can pillage his little beautiful house. I need some screws, some shillings. 1 shilling! This is the man that is supposed to be the richest and most powerful man in London. And yet, he has only a couple shillings in his house. I'm calling him some BS. Execution of Jeff, Francis Sparrow, blah blah. Clayton Darby.
Reduced in rank for falsely accusing a man of murder.
What? Charles has been reduced in rank for having sent an innocent man to the gallows. Huh. What do you know? Oh look, there's more. Oh, Mason Swamborough, you can read Braille alphabet. Or you do know how to get to it. Occult Oculus. So, what do you know? After this is done, I will have to go to Whitechapel and do things there. Many things. Oh, though Whitechapel is right around the corner, so maybe it won't take that long to get there and do things. And I have very little weapon ammunition on top of that, so.
I wonder what Inspector Albright thinks about his punishment.
That's the thing I will have to look into. Aren't I glad I took the time to explore his house though? I surely am. Although, honestly, I have no shame at all to enter a dying man's house and say, you know what, I'm gonna take your shit. Just like that. All video game logic. Hello, you say? If you turn into a werewolf, it is game over.
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
So this is Lucius Dawson. He's the pillar of this community, but he wants to do evil. Like lots of evil.
Sir, I'm going to end your life. Do you not wish to discuss the procedure for even a minute?
I don't have a minute to indulge in idle chatter. I can't feel my legs, and the cold, so cold.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
Also, Undead Officer, hello, welcome to the stream, and thank you so very much for following me on Twitch. Welcome to the pack. How are you doing today in this chilly Friday we're having, with some vampire gameplay? Let's move on then, since you're so eager to become a zombie.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London. I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking, but I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen, as long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
All this kind of talk, man. And then after, Welcome, and you're good. That's great to hear, buddy. How am I, and are you having fun? I'm good. I'm still kind of sick. I've spent the last few days fighting a sickness because, you know, the cold weather has turned up here. It's almost winter, and whenever the cold shows up, I get sick. But I'm doing much better now. I'm taking some medicine and I'm improving. And yes, I'm having fun with this game. Despite me having spread a little bit of salt at the very beginning during some very unfair combat, I'm doing better now. I'm doing the talking part of the game, which is conversing with people and finding out about things.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing so, you will also create 2 separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
That officer, you see? And you're glad I'm doing better? Yeah, I'm glad too. I'm still not 100%, I'm still sniffling and coughing every now and then, but I'm doing much better. Much better, I think. So what do you think? I should kill him? The Victorian Trump? Or should I turn him into a vampire? And allow him to use his money to build a wall? Or this charm, forget your fear of dying? I don't know what this will do. I guess that instead of killing him myself, I'll leave him to his own devices and make him. I'll simply allow him to keep on living and let death do its thing to him. I think he'll die, but not by my hands. Although if I kill him, I will gain 2,000 experience points. If I leave him to die, I will not have killed him, so the Ascalon Club can't say I failed them or that I betrayed them. But I don't think I'll be getting these experience points. All tough decisions. And that officer embraced since he wants me to. Actually, he wants me to turn him into a vampire. That's what he wants. But that's not what I want. Because if I turn him into a vampire, he'll become a very annoying vampire who talks about building walls and segregating people from things and blah. So I don't want him to become a vampire. So I want to kill him. I mean, I want him to die, but there's this new option, which I need. I needed clues for. Thing is, I never did this before. I never managed to find all the clues to unlock this new option. So I'll do this and see what it does. What happens then?
Listen to me, Aloysius Dawson. You will forget your fear of dying, for it has poisoned your mind and made you bitter and ruthless since the death of your twin brother.
You don't understand. Death is oblivion, the eternal void. I know there's nothing there. I saw it in Robert's empty eyes. I saw myself in that coffin.
Death is painful for those who remain, not for those who have passed. All that occult gibberish you filled your head with has made you forget this simple truth.
No! Death will not claim me. I have the power and the money. I've acquired the arcane knowledge needed. I believe there is magic, there are dark forces. You will provide me my extension.
Your ignorance makes you a fool. You have no idea. Look at me. Hunted like a beast, my family lost, cursed. I have not escaped death, I have become it.
No, there must be a way. I don't want to go like my brother did. I have money, lots of money.
Money won't ease your mind. I know you used to be a good and generous man. So I offer you the gift of peace, Aloysius. The tranquility of a true death.
I accept your offer. And I understand. No more fear, I will die a man of dignity. And a man at peace.
Well, I use my charm on him along with the clues I obtained to let him die, I guess. Although he's the pillar of this community, but he died, not by my hand, but he died nonetheless. I wonder how, what will happen now. Then. Well.
It's locked.
Oh, fucking hell. I killed him, I killed you, but I didn't get your key to your safe that is right beneath you. Beside you. Well then, off I go. Super Doctor. To the rescue of my own self.
It's locked, all right.
Why is everything locked? He's dead. Can I get the key from his corpse and be on my merry way? Full of riches and treasures. I don't think I can. Well, let's go back to Lord Redgrave. Oh, he's right there. Just waiting for me to show up. Well, I think you will be disappointed, mister. Very disappointed. Like...
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
I'm afraid Mr. Dawson finally chose to embrace life and death as a mortal.
What do you mean?
He has overcome his fear of dying. I let him rest and wait for death to come.
What? This is unacceptable. Go back there and make him the powerful Ekon he's destined to be.
No, Lord Redgrave. As a doctor and as an immortal, I can't. If you wish to make him your progeny, then proceed on your own.
This is an outrage beyond words. This is betrayal, pure and simple. I should kill you on the spot. You swore on William Marshall's blood.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
Well, someone is very mad with me. Talk with old Bridget. Oh, I have to go all the way down to the sewers again now. Oh, fuck.
It's locked.
And now the Ascalon Club hates me. Hooray. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't get to do this, if I turned him into a vampire. I guess the rest of London would hate me then. And there would be walls all over the place. Huh. Well then. Who are you even? Oh, thank God you're here. I don't have to go all the way to the sewers.
Strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
No one saw you.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
Oh. You know Victoria's secrets. Uh-huh.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
Well then, what's going on?
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Wait, slow down. I need to ask you something.
I'm listening, but I do not have time to waste, so be quick.
Where's her?
Where is Lady Ashbury right now?
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with some old friends first, though. Do not worry, young Ekon. She is no fool, and just as strong as you.
Oh, then. No time to lose.
No time to lose, then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Tell her I love her, tell her we need to talk, tell her I worry about her. Well, I worry, I would not like her to die.
I worry about her.
Do not, for she has had strength and wisdom for so much longer than you. Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
Sure? So does that mean all I had to go back to Whitechapel and do is not gonna happen anymore? Because I had things to do in Whitechapel. I want to talk to the person who can read Braille. Braille, however you say that. Whoa, all the lag. Nikolai said the game is almost done. Well, that's... oh, come on. I don't even know who you are. Chill down, man. Oh, it is always so entertaining when I kill them with a shotgun blast to the face. But, well, if you say the game is almost ending, it's a much shorter game than I was expecting. Which, in of itself, is kind of good. Because games can get very, very, very stressful to play if they're too long. So I certainly do approve of the game not being too long. Whitechapel. It's healthy somehow. Darius Petrescu, Cadogan Bates, Mr. Bates, as we like to call him. Is this direction that is the guy who can read Braille? Benjamin Palmer. Oh, it's not you who I want to talk to? Some acquaintance of yours? Probably. Is this where I'm going even? No, I'm going to the wrong way. Go back and go east or north? I don't know. Loretta Swamborough. Yes, I need to talk to your husband. I don't know where he is.
Good evening, my...
But I want first to heal you up. I have the treatment for the cold. Take some medicine.
Take this remedy, but be discreet. It may damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
And Nikolai would suggest I become stronger because the last boss is level 50 or 57. One or the other. Swamborough Cordial. I don't know what that is, but it might be useful. So I'm gonna take it. Okay, now I need to talk to your husband. Where is your husband? He has answers to things I need. Sharshun, you have a cold as well, but I do not have treatment for colds anymore. I use all of them. Alas. Well, where can I go to now? Oh, lovely. I needed more shotgun shells, so that's good. But anyway, how are you guys holding up in there? Whitechapel Street. Oh, you can go fuck yourself. No! No! I don't want to face you. Bye! Fuck off. Well, as I was saying, how are you guys holding up? We've been playing for some 2.5 hours. And I hope you guys are doing good. And if you guys are not doing good for whatever reason it may be, then do let me know. Is there something I can do to improve the situation of you and yours? Anything I can do to make sure the situation becomes better? Because if there is, do let me know and I'll do whatever I can to help you. Or improve whatever can be improved. But before, let's go make some cold medicine. And then try to level up. Ah, shit. Still don't have enough to make. I'm making a lot of these just in case. I don't want to run out of medicine and I don't want to run out of medicine as I'm on the fields helping people. So all I can do is the Swamborough Cordial is recycle it for a glass vial. But that is extremely useless. Oh then. D. Brown. So do you like Persona? I do. I played Persona 3, 4 and 5 all the way through and I thoroughly love those games. I didn't get to play it on the stream then because where in the world am I going to now? Because when I got to play the game, when I got to play Persona 5, I wasn't doing this whole streaming thing yet, so I didn't get to play it on the stream. Besides, it was right when the game launched, and Atlas had that embargo on streams, and they were gonna ban people from streaming the game because they didn't want anybody to have the game experience spoiled for them. So streaming the game back then was kind of risky as well. So I didn't even wanna try. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Where is Mr. Swamborough? Mason Swamborough. Where in the world can I find you? Maybe I should tag your investigation. That will make it easier to find you. Oh, are you down below the ground? Does that mean you're in some sewer or... Oh my dear lord, you're... Where in the world is that? That's nowhere near Whitechapel. But yes, I do like Persona. The other day someone asked me if I had played Persona 5 or if I was planning to stream it. And I do, that's why I'm running by. I thought about replaying Persona 5 on the stream. Problem is though, oh man. The problem is since I already played it, all I could do was to go back and play it on the what's it called? New Game Plus. Well, you're supposed to be around here. Oh, there you are. Indoors.
It ain't human. Get it. Over there.
So, how do I get over there where you are, Mr. Oh yeah. You live in the most unusual place ever. For some unfathomable reason.
Good evening, sir. It's me again.
Leave me alone, I say, whoever you are.
It cannot be safe for a blind man to live here alone. Let me enter, sir. I swear I mean you no harm.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman. All right, Doctor, come on in.
And the Brown asks, "Hi, son to Masoten." What do you mean? What do you mean?
So what is the name of my nocturnal visitor?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Vampyr, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Inquiring about the epidemic.
Dr. Reed, the eminent surgeon. My God, I'd never have expected a brilliant physician like you to knock on my door.
You flatter me, sir.
No, sir, I am flattered. I read all your work when I still had my sight.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were blind.
I'm Mason Swanborough, by the way.
Huh. You have a migraine, I don't have a treatment for that, sorry. Oh. Do you know Braille?
Do you know Braille, Mr. Swanborough?
I'm no expert, but I learned it in my spare time, yes. Why?
I found a strange document entitled Cure for Blindness. It's written in Braille, so I thought perhaps it was yours.
Really? Is that some kind of sick joke? Let me see.
Here it is.
This letter seems authentic. And it actually refers to an experimental cure for blindness. You have piqued my interest, Dr. Reed.
Could it be of any use to you?
No. This page is just a part of a larger diary. I'd be glad if you could find the other pages.
I'll try. I don't even remember where I found the first page to begin with. I guess I found it in the sewers.
Mr. Swanborough, I'll leave you now.
What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
Bring back the Braille notes to Mason. 2 out of 4. Vampires feed on our souls. It's a new collectible I found.
It's locked, all right.
Also, yes, I'm a physician, but I have this really bad habit of pillaging people's house, so I hope you will apologize. You will forgive me for that. Are there vampires here? Oh, come on! Okay, now I have to go to the hospital, so let's find our way there. Andy Brown said that new anime. Do you mean the Persona 5 anime? Because I have not yet got to watch it. I wanted to, but I didn't get to do it yet. Oh, that seems like a werewolf. Wow, I exploded it. But it gave me blood, water samples, just what I needed. Speaking of which, there was another investigation I should have done here in Whitechapel. That is this brothers, this quest. I need to talk to Benjamin Palmer. I passed through him before. I forgot to talk to him. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to come here. Where did he come from through? I think here. The Brown, the new the one with the dragon planes. I don't think I have seen that one.
You Londoners are no match for me.
I don't think I have seen that anime you're talking about. What is it about? If you wouldn't mind telling me. Not that I'm big on animes, but I mean, I'm not big on watching animes, but I do find them interesting. So if you would indulge me, I'd like to know a little bit more about it. Possible. Joe Peterson, that's not the person I want to talk to. I want to talk to Harry Peterson. Albert Palmer and Benjamin Palmer. Where are they? Who are they? I have no earthly idea. Let's try and find out. Cardigan Bates. Mr. Bates. Darius Petescu. Maybe it's over at this side. Close to the docks. Could it be? And also, hello there, Watchdog. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Oh, premium people. Why do you have to be everywhere I go? Do you get money for hunting vampires? Because I can't see. I can't fathom how your organization has so many hunters around. There can't be these many voluntaries around in London. Just dying to hunt some vampires. Better some, better stealers. By the way, I'm looking for Albert Palmer or Benjamin Palmer. I feel though like if I find one, I will find the other. So I'm looking for the Palmer brothers, whatever they may be. And theoretically, according to the map, they're in the city. That's a fact. They are in this city. The problem with Whitechapel is that it's gigantic. It's really gigantic and winding. It's impossible to know where things are. Oh well. Watchdog, I'll just continue to kick your butt. Other than that, you're doing great. And how is everyone here? Well, I'm doing good. I'm still sick, but I'm doing better. And I hope that everybody else is doing good as well. Or even... Okay, don't want to be here. They're doing gooder than they were yesterday. Everybody seems to be down with some sort of sickness or illness, which is super sad. But I hope this situation improves. Oh, Clayton Darby, you're the journalist who writes all those articles on everybody. Okay, so I explored this part of Whitechapel. I think I have to go through this gate here. And cross down here where I'll find... No, wait, that's not where I am. I'm here. I'm leaving the city. I have to take a super sharp right and go back into Whitechapel. Okay, you are Xiaoshun. Oh yeah, you have a cold. Let me treat you, lady. Hello? Hello?
Good evening, Xiaoshun.
晚上好, Dr. Reed. It's good to see you again.
Sure.
How do you feel?
I don't...
I have some medicine. There we go. Now, how about everybody else? Loretta Swamboro. Benjamin Palmer. You're just the man I was looking for. What do you have? Oh, a super headache. I can't help you with that. But I have a letter.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
I don't remember what's up with you and your brother.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy he just frayed me last nerve.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me.
What? Oh, game, why would you pause? My controller disconnected randomly.
It's just... Well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
I got a Swamboro cordial. I'll have a fucking controller. Please stop doing that. I'll have no use for that ever.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye. Okay, I did things, and you gave me a very useless thing. I will never use that. I will throw it away the first opportunity I ever have. Okay, now enough faffing about. Let's go to the hospital. So go straight ahead, then take the first hard right. And go forever until I reach the hospital. Okay, that sounds straightforward enough direction. Nikolai, you're doing good. You guys on the brown, your favorite one is those dragons is Futomomo. Where are you? I'll Joe Peterson and Black. I'm 100% this is not the right way, but I'm taking it nonetheless. Yes, it isn't. Shit. Anyway, this also works as a way. And 104, you have a cold too. Treat me, please, Dr. Doggo. I'm not a doctor in any way. I'm just a dog. Dogs can't operate on people because dogs don't know shit. What do you mean London vampires? Where in the world are you from, sir? Oh. It would be amazing if you could go and fuck yourself off. It isn't hard to do. I mean, all you have to do is get a butt plug, and believe me, if you're brave enough, everything can be a butt plug. Ow, ow, you fucker, no, stop. And on top of everything else, you're a vampire, so the chances of you getting some sort of injury that is life-threatening is very minimal, but please don't use anything made of wood as a butt plug. It will prove very bad. But anyway, the brown, his name means ties. Oh. Oh, a Volcod. Shit. But how long is that anime? How long has it been around, and how long have people been watching it for? Okay, let's leave these people to fight their battle. I'll come. I'll partake after they're done. And 104, he just got a letter. He just got a letter. Wonder who is it from? What do you mean? Oh, you can do whatever you're doing. I mean to say, the three of you killed the prune executioner. What are you doing? Execute then. The fuck? Well, I'll leave you to your devices. I'm on my way. And also, Satanic Choker, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? This lovely chilly Friday we're having. Hello, who are you? Lord, whatever the fuck. There we go. Aha! It's been so long since I last been in the hospital. Finally time I return to it.
Are the vampire hunters here already?
Motored merchant services. Well then, they might be. Who knows? And the brown because he's a thick Durgan. I'll jot that name down somewhere, and I'll look for it later. Let me get a post-it and write it down. What's the name of the thing again? The Dragon Show you said. Let me look it up real quick. It was Hisone Chumasutan. I'll check it up later. The dragon's anime. And there's 9 episodes so far. And 104, it was paraphrasing the male song from the kids show Blue's Clues, since you were delivering a letter. More or less, I could deliver it to 2 persons. I chose to deliver to one rather than the other because I'm a random doggo. I do random things.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
How do I water it though? The game never gave me an option. And I feel like that's another reference to Life is Strange. It is actually, if you look into it, you will find out it's a reference to Life is Strange. Not that anybody cares. Chandler, hello! Welcome to the stream. It has been ages since I last seen you. How's work going? How's life treating you so far, friend? And okay, everything is equipped. A Satanic Jerker, you're doing good. Been loving seeing this game personally. You like vampires a lot, like Nosferatu and Dracula, Bela Lugosi, etc. I've never been into vampire games myself, but everything about this game has caught my attention. The choice and consequences aspect, the Victorian London setting, the fact that the developers are the same people that made Life is Strange. So the only thing that didn't got me into this game was the fact that it's vampires, but everything other than that really got me into it. So here I am playing Vampyr. I think it's one of the few games I ever pre-ordered in my life, in fact. Oh, there's blood here, and here, and here.
Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar? Looks like he's wounded. I better follow the blood. McCullum and his thugs are taking the credit for Edgar's abduction. They really mean business.
Oh, that... Just imagine how fucked up that is. Like, let's barge into this hospital. Let's take the hospital director or whatever and abduct him and take him whatever. Oh, this is where I'm actually supposed to go. I didn't notice that. I was actually exploring to find my dad's missing third letter. But I guess this is also a way to go. Let's see if there's something else down below. Certain Joker, you're a huge horror fan and is a Satanist and also can be foolish. How you got your name? Chandler, yeah, maybe because this was the first week of your new job, you've been unnecessarily busy AF. Yes, I would expect you to be very, very, very busy. In fact, I haven't seen you around in forever, so I assumed it was because of your job. So I'm doing an investigation currently. Not that one. This one. Find the third part of my father's testament. It's quote unquote a citizen's quest, and it can be anywhere in this area. How lovely. It could theoretically be in the old morgue. I hope to fucking dog it isn't there, because that's not a nice place to be at. And I would not like to go back there. According to the head that points to the investigation, it says it's above me. But I think that just determines the area where this whole thing might be taking place. How weird though would it be if I came up here and then found the letter here? I was like, holy shit, how did my father found this place 20, 10, 15 years ago and put a letter in there nonetheless? Not only how, but why? So theoretically he left behind a letter for me. His testament or whatever. Because when I was very young he decided to vanish and go kapoof. And he left behind letters explaining why he did so. And now it is up to me to go after him and search. I mean, go for a treasure hunt throughout London and look for this letter. He said it might be in the hospital, but he said it might be in the hospital, so that could mean anywhere, because this hospital is gigantic. Could literally be anywhere. Speaking of Milton, do you have bullets to sell? I need bullets.
Good evening, Doc. I'd like to... Wise choice, Doc.
And Chandler, things should be running more smoothly, so you have more time available to be with your online friends. Oh, that's lovely. Because, you know, we miss you and we would like to have you around more often. But then again, I'm super happy to know that things are looking up for you. But not only that, how is your job? I mean, how are you liking it? Because I don't know about you, but all the last jobs I have held in the past, after my first full week of being on the job and getting to enjoy my first weekend off, I couldn't help but feel extremely happy with the fact that I was employed and had a job and all that. So I wonder if you are feeling the same way, because you do seem cheerier and happier. Hospital fool, please go back home. Well, nothing here apparently.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Reads me like a book.
Everybody in this hospital is so fucking sad and depressed all the time. I wonder what's up with them. What's up with them? Okay, so I have looked around. I would assume the ladder would be here, because the other ladder I found it near a lamp as well. Conveniently placed lamp. But I guess this is just a decoy. So fuck it, let's go upstairs. Let's see if there's anything of notice up here as well. By the way, running around a hospital isn't this fun as this game makes it seem. It's actually pretty not fun at all. Besides, you can't actually walk. I mean, you can't actually run around. You have to be very quiet. Satanic Joker, you need help with something. You're playing Skyrim. You don't know what race your werewolf should be. Last times I've been playing Skyrim, I've been playing with orc characters because they're super cool. So maybe make an orc werewolf. That could work. And Chandler, thanks Shepherd Boy. This is the first job you've ever had that you actually can tolerate and even enjoy. You work as a teacher, don't you? You language teacher. Wasn't that so? Because that's amazing. If that is the case. Let's see, do I have all the things? Oh, I can check over there. I have full blood, almost full blood. I have syringes and I have ammunition. I'm more or less ready to take on the forces of evil. And Satanic, so Khajiit, I would say orc, but Khajiit also works. People seem to like the Khajiits. And Oni, your brain's a full meltdown. Why is that, Oni? What's happening with you, buddy? And Chandler, you're an ESL teacher. Well, I hope you like your job and you're having a great time with it, because I hope you're as happy as can be. Oh no, this looks like a boss arena. What's that? Somebody turn off the sun.
Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack.
No, he didn't.
Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for what.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash another disaster just like William Marshall did.
No, I'm trying to put an end to it. Just like you are.
You're the progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak!
Well then.
So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true.
Well, this seems like a boss battle.
This is, Beast. This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
Are you gonna shine now?
Ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. True light will cleanse you.
Oh, you can activate spotlights on cue. I'll love it, you know. I should try to avoid lights, by the way. They deal permanent damage, which sucks. Ow. So we were right, it is a boss battle in the end. Although I do not enjoy it. I wish it would not be the case, but it is. Alas.
The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. Come on, Reed.
Ow! Wow! Why would you do such a thing to me? Whoa! Would you stop with the light show? I don't approve of it. Ah! Ho 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 ho!
If you're so innocent, why does simple light burn you so much?
Oh, don't play the jolly fool. Fuck! Fiddlesticks. On you say because it's hot outside and the AC is struggling here at work. Well, let's try this again. And also, D Brown, thank you so very much for following me on Twitch. Really appreciate it. And also, welcome to our Canine pack. I hope you like it here. Oh hey, no cutscene this time. Unlike that other boss we fought much earlier on in the game, that had a... Ow! Come out the... This is so delicious. I love to feel it. Oh, please, Daddy, give me more. I can't wait to feel your strong shaft piercing me. Oh my dogness. Okay. There we go. This seems to work.
Come on, Reed. Try something else. The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me.
Will you please come? Also, I think he is also recovering health. You cheating bastard.
Show some style. Fight as a man. Close your eyes.
Oh, come the fuck on, I used to shoot bullshit. Nah. It's time for a boss battle, everybody. Exciting, isn't it? When I get to die over and over and over because this fucking piece of shit. I think he's so super awesome because he has the the power to turn on the lights and drink of his holy flask or whatever. Would you please not dodge? Bullets! How in the world are you effing dodging bullets? That does not work. It almost seems like you don't know how physics work. And you wanna talk to me about vampires. You don't... Just sit down. Just take a break. Oh, come on! How the You mother flipper! How in the world can you resist bullets? A full blast from a shotgun. How? How are you doing that? That's not how physics work, mind you. Just get in the head, bludgeoned, or whatever you call that. Yes, there you go. See how lovely it is to get bonked in the head. Hurts, doesn't it? Ah, you No. You will not do this bullshit to me again. You will go and fuck yourself. Do you want more bonk? Stop playing with the lights. Come closer, let me give you some bonk. See, how the fuck do you resist? You can't resist a full-on bonk to the head or shotgun blasts to the chest. You're not a superhuman. Ah, you fucking tree slice combo motherfucker. Yeah, sure, do your run attack. See how that... Ah! See what that does for you.
If you're so innocent, why does Your poisonous bite is useless on me. True light will cleanse you.
Oh, come on, stop with this. This is fucking unfair. You know the light hurts me. You don't get hurt by light, so... No wonder your parents don't love you.
It hurts, doesn't it?
You know what hurts? You being such a little bitch. That's what hurts. Ah, you know what? Actually, fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this. 100% fuck this. There you go. You little piece of fucking bullshit.
We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
Am I now? Oh, you man whore. Ah, delicious man whore. Anyway, Oni, say that you can taste my salt. Well, yeah. Randomly, these people become super hard, and combat in this game is just it's salty. It is salty. You can make some delicious pizza with this much salt. Watchdog, you agree with the salt? Do you want more bonk? Yes, please. Yeah, they need bonks. They need all the bonks. And hooray, we succeeded. And yes, 104. Geoffrey McCullum, he's a delicious man whore.
I'm not saying we could be friends, you and I. But perhaps we could collaborate to put an end to this epidemic.
Never! We are Prewin. We do not negotiate. We do not compromise.
You wanna die?
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down.
I have nothing against killing you, do you know?
Kill me now, for there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
Okay, I can turn him into a vampire, so Geoffrey McCullum becomes the thing he hates so much, or I can let him live. Ah, this salty man whore bitch. What in the world will I do with? What will I do with you? Will I turn you into a vampire? Will I spare you that so you can come back to haunt me in my dreams? Look at your beautiful face. Your beautiful, wounded, bloodied, full of hematomas face. You're so delicious. So delicious. Ah. And Watchdog, it's so good. You understand? I'm glad you do, because I don't understand it myself. I don't know why I get so salty with this little this delicious luscious lips of his. Ah. And on you say no mercy, embrace him, and wanna force us to kiss him. He needs kisses. Oh, I don't know. Why is there no option to kill him? That seems shitty of the game to not allow me to kill the guy who has been trying to kill me this long. Okay, so what do you guys think? Should I turn him into a vampire or should I spare him? What do you want me to do? Because at this point I don't even care what happened to him. If it were up to me, I will tell you, Geoffrey McCullum, to go to a house, a very beautiful house made of wood, get inside the house, lock all the doors, then you set the house on fire, like start a little flame every here and there until the house becomes a huge flaming house, like fire all over the place. And then, once you set the house on fire, go to the nearest wall, to the nearest emergency kit, grab a fire extinguisher, like whichever size you can find, grab a fire extinguisher. Once you are inside the burning house with a fire extinguisher, use it to stretch your little asshole into a gigantic size, and then you can go fuck yourself. That's what I want you to do, Geoffrey McCullum. But, you guys say that I should embrace him. By embrace you mean turn him into a vampire. Or what do you mean? By the way, he is so against vampires. What will he do if he becomes one of us? Well then, let's start him, I guess. See, turn him gay, says 104. Well, let's start you and see how you will like to become a vampire yourself.
I'll make you a vampire. I'll make you one of us.
No! Kill me!
You love to be hunted, just like me.
No! No!
When I kissed my partner goodbye, I had no idea what I was doing. But now I do. Consider this my kiss of Judas.
So I don't actually kiss him, I just puke a little bit on his mouth and that does it.
Welcome to the world through the looking glass.
Welp. I hope you like my kisses, my lots of kisses. My beautiful gay kisses. Well, that's not a kiss, that was rude, says 104. Watchdog, not quite as appealing as we thought. Well, science without conscience. Oh yeah, you cannot spell conscience without science, can you? Even though you don't say it like that, you can't spell it like that. Okay, so Edgar Swansea is somewhere around the hospital. You know what, I guess that before I go face the evil within and without and wherever, I'll go to my room, take a nap. So napsis, because I need to level up. I need to recover some of my health and other things too. But apparently making a vampire, my blood has to be in them, not necessarily they have to drink of it, but I have to insert it into them through any means possible. So that's how you make a vampire. Huh. Okay, let's make a light serum and then make some blood serums as well. Because as you can see, I use these extremely, quite a lot during combat, and it's never that fun when I run out, when I use them in combat, because if I die, I have to start the combat again, and all the vials I've wasted, they are lost. Okay, so what will I level up now? What am I feeling like doing? I can always upgrade the blood cauldron, make people boil even more, or level up my autophagy, which allows me to heal even more health. And as we can see, I've been using this skill like there's no tomorrow. I've been using it non-stop. Maybe I'll change this shadow veil into this spring. I don't know what this does. It is a ranged attack. I can... you perform a supernatural move to your target and cause damage upon landing. I don't know if that's useful or not. Besides, it costs blood to use. I would rather use my blood into more useful things. Increase the blood absorption when using bite in combat. That's interesting. Life regeneration when I use bite in combat, and the damage inflicted. Maybe life regeneration. But that'll be enough. I almost never use bite in combat. Almost never, but might be useful. Let's confirm this.